You know that current trend going around that's called manifesting? Well, what if I told you there's actually a kingdom purpose and intention for that? And the way that the secular world is using the so-called manifesting is actually missing the most crucial piece. So today I want to give you a kingdom perspective about the so-called manifesting that's so trendy right now. So when people say they are manifesting something, they're appropriating universal laws and principles that are already built in to the created order. That the current trend of manifesting is actually something that God intended and has a purpose for. And it's not about new age spirituality. It's about partnering with God to create His reality here on earth. So instead of referring to it as manifesting, because that has a lot of connotations to it, I like to call it co-creating and think of it as co-creating God's will and God's intentions here in this earthly physical realm. And here's the thing, manifesting technically can work because when you apply the laws and principles that are established into God's created order, they will work, but they're actually missing the most crucial piece. And the principles of what people are calling manifesting, it's about allowing yourself to dream big and to discover what it is you really want. And then to believe that that thing you want exists for you and is coming your way, that it's flowing to you. And then speaking it out with your words, declaring it, and then being thankful and creating a state of gratitude for that thing, that it is happening and it is coming to you. And so when we contrast that with the kingdom perspective, we find that it's actually biblical. Romans 4:17 talks about calling the things that are not as though they were. And this demonstrates the divine creative power through the spoken word. Mark 11:24 says, "Therefore, ask whatever you want in my name and believe that you have received it and it will be yours." And this scripture emphasizes the importance of believing in the manifestation of the thing you're asking for. And here's the truth. Anything that God created can be counterfeited or used in a way that He didn't intend. That means that there's a righteous, real version to the counterfeit. That's what my mentor, Nancy Cohen, likes to say. There's a righteous real to every counterfeit. And the righteous real operates according to these principles. Your thoughts create, your belief creates, and your words create. As God created human beings, we already have this creative ability within us. So for those of us who desire to partner with God in co-creating His kingdom here on earth, it's about accessing this God-given creative ability that we've had all along. And not only that, not only do we have the ability to create, we have the authority. We've been given authority to do this as well. So it's about co-creating with God versus self-centered manifestation. And the key is to align our hearts and our minds with His highest plans, purposes, and intentions, and then bring those into reality on this earth through our faith, through our belief, through our thoughts, through what we speak, and staying thankful for that thing that we're hoping for, that it's coming our way. So I want to leave you with this thought. When you're co-creating with God, you're not just dreaming for a better future. You're actively partnering with heaven to bring it into reality. And when you align your heart, your mind, and your body with God's intentions, incredible doors begin to open, opportunities present themselves, and everything that God intended for you, all of His promises, all of your inheritance, starts to flow effortlessly to you. I've seen it in my own life, and I know you will too. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video on Kingdom Perspective of Manifesting Part 2. Until then, remember, you're not just manifesting, you're co-creating heaven on earth.